Hey everyone, welcome to PHENOMSOUND. In today's video, I want to share with you a brand new plugin from my friends Prototype Audio, the developer of Matter, and they've crafted another top-notch high-quality product called Fusion. Fusion is a multiband saturator, but basically it's an ultimate mixing tool because it contains elements of EQ, multiband compressor and multiband saturation. And let's have a quick breakdown on its functionality. So this is how it looks. I gotta say it's looking just amazing. Really great job from the designer. And there you can see 3 bands where you can control the frequency of each band. So this one is from 0 to 150, which is basically for sub-bass. Mid-frequency band from 150 to 2500, and from 2500 and all the way to the up, which is a high-frequency band. And for each frequency band, we have 4 different types of saturation, which is called disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and disc 4. Each of them have a bit different color, different temperature. This one is very sharp. You can see over here it says overdrive. This one is a tube distortion, tape simulation, and soft hit. Each band has its gain control, which is pretty much the same as an EQ. Let's use this simple Reese bass and try playing with it. So controlling each gain of these bands is acting as an EQ. Low frequency. Mids and high frequency gain. Drive is obviously the amount of drive of each disc. And a tone is pretty much a color of the sound. So it's really cool that you can control each frequency band of your sound and distort or saturate some certain frequencies of it. Here you can also bypass each disc by clicking on it or listen to it solo. Which is just amazing because you can isolate these frequencies and shape them, make them sounding clean and crispy, and make sure those are sounding great isolated, and then for sure they will sound great in the whole mix. So you can hear that now this Reese bass is much more saturated and it's less sharp. Its color has shifted to the low frequencies. And the mids are really so powerful. a really crazy announcement for you guys. Prototype Audio are actually going to give away 3 copies of Fusion for those people who will follow these simple rules. First one, follow Prototype Audio on Instagram. Second one, follow PHENOMSOUND on Instagram. And the final rule, leave a comment under the post. The link on it is going to be in the description of this video. 3 winners will be picked randomly and announced shortly on our Instagram pages, so make sure to follow the updates. Maybe exactly you will win. And thanks for the massive opportunity to Prototype Audio. So playing with these discs, you can achieve completely different results. And each one is great for its own purposes. So basically, if you want to sharpen up your high frequencies, you probably want to use this Surge one or Chrome. If you want really warm and analog, less sharp sounding, you probably want to use this Analog Warmth and Tycho discs. Okay, it works perfectly on basses, and now let's try it on drums. I have this classic drum loop from the song Get Out of My Life. That was resampled lots of times in hip-hop music. Let's put some fusion on it, and there is quite a big library of presets for drums, for synth design, some creative stuff. Let's try some drums post-processing. Yeah, this sounding fat. Low frequency disc is the analog one with the gain set at 12 decibel. Some mid-frequency overdrive and a quite intensive harmonic distortion on the high frequencies. And let's try it all together with this bass. Check this out, how sharp and really unpleasant this bass is dry. And check what Fusion did to it. I have another project to show you. This one is really minimalistic drum and bass, and it sounds like this. This bass that you can hear in the first part and in the second part of the drop sounds a bit different, though it's really is the same bass all the time. It has two instances of fusion with a bit different settings. I'm enabling and disabling them. But the very funny thing is that it consists of two serum patches. This sub bass and this braille noise. What Fusion does, it actually is gluing together these sounds, making it sound as a noisy sub, not as a noise and a sub. It's a bit softer in this part and really heavy in this one. I'm distorting this bass really dramatically on lows and mids and picking up the high frequencies a bit. And in this part of the drop, I'm using a really warm saturation with even bigger drive. It's set at 60% and boosting up some low and mid frequencies. You can see how this harmonic drive is adding harmonic to our bass. Check it on the lows. Though it's really a simple sine wave. Perfect type of distortion for 808 bass for trap music, for example. This analog warmth is a bit smoother, no harmonic distortion. Check how big is the impact of this simple noise layer. So Fusion can be easily used to add some noisy layer to your basses, which is a probably thing you want to do if you are producing heavy EDM music. Fusion can handle this. So as always with all kind of plugins, the limits of using it can be only set by your creativity. I've also used it on this synth. In this case, I'm only using it as an EQ, removing all of the low frequencies. And unsharpen the high frequencies a bit. On this bass, I also have only Fusion and obviously a limiter. It's really saving your space and CPU in this post-processing chain, because I would have had some OTT here, saturator and EQ, while here I have only one plugin which is taking care of all this stuff. I also have Fusion on my drums. It's making my kick a bit more thumpy. a bit more punchy, adding some low frequency distortion to it and reducing the sharpness of the snare. So my drums are a bit more saturated now. And I'm changing the color of my tambourines a bit. Also, it has an ability to enable and disable the soft clipping, which is nice, but you probably want this to be enabled. And if you are feeling that you don't know what you are looking for, you can dive into these factory presets and try experimenting with some stuff. I bet it will give you some nice results. Actually, I've crafted a couple of presets myself, so I would be really super happy if you find some of these useful. So I really totally love this plugin. It obviously has just a huge impact on the sounding of your basses, drums and all the other instruments. You can even try using it for your mastering. I bet it will give you really nice results by saturating the whole mix, making it juicy, warm, and in some cases analog. And exactly just like Mata plugin from Prototype Audio, Fusion is also available with a quite big discount for all PHENOMSOUND subscribers. So go ahead and check the description to find this promo code and visit the developer site to get yourself a copy. I'm 100% sure that it will have a huge impact on the quality of your mix. Fusion has its unique sounding, unique flavor that is probably gonna replace you all of the saturators and most of the compressors. And maybe it will help you to reduce the amount of plugins that you are using in your project to make it less messy and less resource intensive. Both of the projects that you've heard in this video and all of the serum presets and samples from those are available on my Patreon page. As always, feel free to visit my Patreon page to get an access to a huge library of content that's gonna help you in your music production journey. And don't forget that you can hit the join button below and become a dubstep guru to get an access to all of my secret mixing and mastering tutorials on both dubstep and drum and bass that will help you to improve your mix quality. So hit the join button below and dive into the knowledge. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit like, leave a comment and subscribe to PHENOMSOUND to stay tuned for more tutorials. Thank you so much for watching this video and we will see you in my next one. Bye!